So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again, and today I'm gonna do a little review on this receiver hitch I purchased from Harbor Freight. With the receiver hitch and ball, I paid less than 50 bucks. The main reason I bought this hitch is because of its adjustability, and I've got a couple different trailers that require a much different height level of a receiver hitch to keep it level with the way my truck sits. So basically, instead of having to keep two different receiver hitches in my truck, I can just keep one. So just for your knowledge, my truck sits at about 21 inches center of receiver hitch, unloaded. So first we're gonna measure the maximum height it will go to, and then we'll check how low it'll go as well. So right now I've got it on my truck at the maximum height, which is about 34.5 inches to the top of the ball. So now we'll move it to the lowest point with the ball in this position, and it measures at about 20 inches. So that's a 14-inch variation you have mounting the ball in this position on the hitch. So now I'm going to flip the ball around on the hitch the other possible way, which is where I'm normally going to run it on my truck. So at the lowest point now it measures at 13 inches, but this is a huge drop if you had a really lifted truck. So the max height with the ball in this position is at about 27 inches, which again is that 14 inches of adjustment that we had setting it up the other way. So I highly recommend getting some red Loctite to put on your ball when you tighten it down. I've had a ball come loose on me going down the freeway and almost lost a trailer, and I've seen it a handful of times on the freeway with other people while I'm driving. So the torque spec on this nut for the ball is as tight as you can make it. So if you don't have an impact and a huge crescent wrench, you can always use a couple pipe wrenches. Just make sure you do get it really tight. They also sell the correct size wrench right next to the receiver hitches at Harbor Freight for pretty cheap as well. So one of the things I really like about this hitch is the ease of moving it up and down. You just remove the two pins, put it at a different setting, and put the two pins back in. I hope this video gave you guys some good information and hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.